Hailing from Eastern Washington, we have two standout personalities. With them, they bring a love for any animal that passes by, a fear of dairy products, and almost way too much heart to handle. Now, although they are similar, they couldn't be any more different when it comes to where they're from and how much food they can consume. While one comes from a tourist town with a 4A high school and can't finish a meal to save her life, the other comes from a town that almost nobody has heard of, and his favorite part of traveling with this session pair is that he can finish both his meals and hers. It's your Session 2 chairs, Awson Wheeler and Hannah Ruth Pettyjohn.
You know, Awson, this quarantine thing has got me thinking about the different things I miss, and I truly miss museums. I love them. I love looking at the past, thinking about how the past really affects us, and kind of seeing the historical people that has changed our lives.
Yeah, I agree. Museums are really cool, and I really wish that I could go to one right now. But I think I know the right thing that'll make you happy, and I can bring you a museum at home.
No way, really?
Yeah, I was on the old Google, and I was searching through, and I found this really cool virtual museum that we can go through. I think that it's a pretty cool museum, and it could be just as valuable as a normal museum. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty neat. Let's give it a try.
Yeah. So here's the first one. That's George Washington Carver. He basically invented peanut butter. Well, actually, he did. And he created an alternative to cotton and methods to prevent soil depletion.
That's incredible, especially the peanut butter part. My life would not be the same without peanut butter. Hey, next one, that's McKenzie McCall. We met her at one of our service projects. She is the Kiwanis Gardens Coordinator for Olympia Kiwanis Club. The Kiwanis Club owns 1.5 acres of land that they use to garden. McKenzie works diligently each year to gather volunteers that will help harvest and produce for the Thurston County Food Bank. McKenzie also sees that produce gets to the food bank, safely averaging between 2,500 to 3,500 pounds each year.
That's really cool. Hey, the next slide is Sonny Perdue. I actually met him this summer. He's the current Secretary of Agriculture.
I remember you meeting him. That was in D.C. I remember him coming and speaking at National Convention. I met him there.
Yeah, I remember you showing me a selfie from that day. Did you know that his name is actually George Irvin Perdue?
No way. I have never heard that before.
Yeah, well, beyond just being the Secretary of Agriculture, he served as a captain in the United States Air Force, as well as a governor of Georgia. His life has revolved around the people of his state, as well as his country. Even with these titles, he still managed to be a father to 4 children and 8 foster children in his life. Who's next?
It's the founder of Women Food and Agriculture Network, Denis OBrien. She's farmed in Iowa for roughly 40 years and was appointed to become the U.S. Department of Agriculture advisor in Afghanistan back in 2011. Currently, she serves on the board of Sustainable Iowa Land Trust and the Pesticide Action Network. She is just one more example of a woman and a voice in agriculture.
Whoa, that is really awesome. This museum has some great people. We always need some more strong voices in agriculture. Speaking of strong voices, our next member of this virtual museum is Jessie LeBeau. Jessie LeBeau is a motivational speaker originally from Alaska. When he's not speaking, you can probably find him with a basketball in hand. In fact, Jessie grew up with the love of basketball and playing inside warm gyms. Being inspired by his passion for basketball, he decided to travel the nation and help the youth follow their dreams in sports.
I love that he is advocating for the future like that. But this one is the greatest. These are FFA members. Not only are they FFA members, but they are part of the 12,000 Washington FFA members. These members are representing Washington in all that they do and inspiring generations to come.
That reminds me, this is week 2 of virtual convention. This week, We get to celebrate some of the different ways the Washington FFA family represents and inspires.
That's right. I almost forgot. Well, thanks, Awson, for going through this slideshow with me. It was incredible. But on that note, I better get back to work on this week's videos.
But wait, this museum has a challenge for us. Take a look.
Find a way to represent and inspire from home.